Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Welcome back to the Deep Dive series where we're going through every character in the Nexus and showing you a variety of ways to play them. We've landed on Tychus this week. He's a character that I do not play often, but I think that is a mistake on my part. He is capable of doing some insanely good percent damage to anyone who has false hope about being a front line on the enemy team. We can turn on the minigun, activate it to deal 2.5% of a target's maximum health with each and every shot. And as you might imagine, miniguns shoot pretty quick. We're firing off 4 bullets a second with this weapon. He even has some other talents you could splash in there. If just doing 2.5% isn't enough, you can even strip percent health away outside of your minigun windows. Not that that's going to be an issue for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you hit that like button for us. You can find more of the Deep Dive series down in the video description. But without any further ado, let's jump into today's game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Altaric Pass today. The friendly team, Tychus, Thrall, Ariel, Stitches, and Amazing Daniel. The enemy team, some familiar faces and some toxic fucks, it looks like. Sergeant Hammer, what did you do? Why did this happen to you? Tell me. Don't tell me. You can't. Also, Murden Chen the Butcher. And is that a stim drone? Oh my god, it sure is. Look at that. I'm going to try to do the minigun build this game. They got a good comp for it. Who knows? Who knows if we'll be able to do anything this game? We'll fucking see. Get out of here. I can't build up my gun yet. You're tempting me. Guys, Sergeant Hammer isn't here. Get ready to rotate. Watch the map. Be ready to rotate. Oh my god. So there is a lot of problems with a lot of hurdles we're gonna have to overcome with this enemy team comp. Number one, Tychus is basically the shortest auto attack range in the game. We can increase that by 1 with press the advantage. How much is 1? I don't know. I've done that joke a lot today. With that online and our minigun online, we can deal a lot of percent damage, as you just saw to Murden right there, and we can do it pretty rapidly. However, I'm not going to have an easy time reaching this Sergeant Hammer at pretty much any stage of the game. If I can get close to her, I should be able to shred her, but getting close to her is going to be very difficult to do. The good news is the enemy team has 2 tanks, and guess what they're going to be doing? Moving forward to protect the range of Sergeant Hammer. My job as Tychus is to deal as much damage to anyone that I can hit safely as possible. Usually that is tanks. Usually that's going to be characters like Murden who move up. And because Murden has so much goddamn health, we're actually dealing more with our minigun than we are with just our regular auto attack. That's a big stun. I'm kind of afraid of that. Oh, those are some big mines. I tried to shoot the mines. I'm sorry, it didn't work. Tychus does have a pretty insane attack speed too. It's 4 per second. You can even make it a little bit better with the right quests if you were so inclined. I do think our Asmodan's going to be able to stack up quite well in this game. We're going to grab In the Rhythm. This is one of my favorite talents on Tychus. When I think about Tychus, this is the talent I'm thinking of. In the Rhythm allows us to extend our minigun barrel duration. Not barrel roll, minigun duration. As we continue to hit enemies. Every auto attack is just 0.03 seconds. It's not a lot of time. There's no getting around that. However, as we continue to attack people, more duration gets added onto our minigun, and as more time gets added on, hey, guess what? It's kind of easy to rack up those stacks all of a sudden. Last game, we had over a 10-second minigun, and it was pretty fucking effective, let me tell you. It was pretty effective. The enemy has sieged everything the light touches. Murden has returned. We have a 5-second cooldown on the minigun, being ready to go again. There is a pretty cool combo you can do with the minigun, In the Rhythm, and that's the stuff. But we'll get to that as we start to get a few more levels under our belts. I'll just plant the seed on that one. Twitch chat has heard about this interaction so many times today. Murden moving up again. We're going to turn on the minigun to deal as much damage as possible. throw some grenades at the enemy team Sergeant Hammer to try to dislodge them from that sieged state as well. The first objective is up, and we're going to start rotating our way across the map to help out with it. The Butcher already on objective and already about to start channeling. We want to make sure that is not a reality. Hey, bud. Chen in lane is hopping around. Butcher going for our thrall. Luckily, he was able to dip out at the last moment. Sergeant Hammer's continuing to siege, so we need to do something, boys. We're just giving away the map for free at the moment. We got to do something. Chen on the back line is stunned in position. He's Chen. I'm sure he'll be able to get out. Will I, though? I'm body blocked. We are going to grab Combat Tactician. As we use our minigun, there are a couple things we can do to get cooldown. We're still losing bottom for free. There's a couple things we can do to lower the cooldown that we have to wait until we can get the minigun back up and operational again. One of those things is just using the minigun. It just reduces the cooldown right away. Then we want to then dash to lower that cooldown even more. And I think we have to dash after the minigun duration is over. I think that's how it works. The enemy team has been forced back. Chen soaking the top lane right now. Enemy team with a pretty decent XP lead. We're shredding the health reserves of that Muradin. And we're up to 1.74 seconds added on to our duration of the minigun as well. Sergeant Hammer is sieged and moving towards us. That hook doesn't land on anybody. Muradin's moving up. Chen is pressuring me out here a bit too. Chen could jump to the other side of me pretty easily, so I was trying to move down to that bush to make sure that didn't happen. Doing my best to interrupt his channel, but it didn't quite work out. I can't do anything about that Sergeant Hammer on the point, unfortunately. I'm going to try to wrap back around to our healer here. I am the crown, unfortunately. I don't think we have a very good engage at all at this point, to be totally honest with you. Chen is in the bush. We might be able to attack from this direction. Our team is split, and I have 1 minute left on my sippy cup. 17 seconds on the channel right now. Yeah, we're just not moving in, boys. We're just fucking giving it to him. All right, I'll try to get some XP then. The further the lanes are pushed back, the more time we have to defend against the objective as well. So pushing out middle a little bit could be very helpful. There it is. I was gonna say, I'm surprised I'm not fucking dead already. There it is, dude. So level 9 is going to be here for the level 10 is going to be here for the enemy team probably first. I assume they're going to get a building with one of these pushes. We are still soaking top. We are still soaking middle. And bot has a pretty good push going too. We bought a little bit of time there, bot. The siege is already starting there though. We need Azmodan to start just sending fucking bombs towards this immediately. Azmodan is our defense matrix for this Sergeant Hammer. They're getting the building for free. We got to rotate faster on these. Level 10 is almost here. We're going to minigun the tank as he moves towards us. Is the Butcher looking for an engage? Let's try not to give it to him. I'm going to go ahead and commandeer the Odin. And I'm going to start to send big damage towards our enemies here. Hopefully... Oh. They're going top. Hopefully cleaving them down while they're grouped up. But the most important thing was that we just got the wave cleared. Sergeant Hammer is still sitting in the bottom lane at the moment. I'm going to try to get one more wave of XP here. Try to keep us competitive. We lost top building. We lost bottom building. But we held on to middle for at least a little bit longer. The enemy team is stacked as a group of 4 up in the top lane. And they did finish off that building. They could go for boss now if they really want to. And it looks like they might. We know barrels online, so I'm basically never safe anywhere at this point. I mean, did anyone check boss? Muradin moved down. Could still be the Butcher Morales on it pretty easily. Especially with... Oh, she didn't get sim, though. She got airdrop. I know, so we still haven't checked it. Morales is up there. It looks like they're not getting it, though. Oh, great route! Ah, yeah! That's what I like to see. Keep them still. I'll fucking put some holes in them, boys. Let's boss right now. Let's boss right now. Let's boss right now. Boss right now. Go to the boss. Go to the boss right now. Let's go.
The Alliance is once again taking captives. Show them that
Oh, they do have a Chen, so we can never boss safely ever. But that's part of the fun. I don't know if we do it. I don't think we have time. Okay, level 13's here, and with it, we're gonna grab That's the Stuff. Minigun damage heals Tychus. That's a bit misleading. There's a very important sentence there when you hover over the talent. After it expires, we can force our minigun to expire by pressing the Odin button. That little caveat didn't used to exist, and oh my god, this talent was so fucking good when that didn't exist. But we could still make it work in a very, very big way. When we go into Odin as well, we're going to give ourselves 25 armor, so we might be able to sustain through a little bit of pressure from, like, the Butcher Charge. We need to be way more aggressive on these objectives when the enemy team is showing that they don't give two shits on the map about it. We got to press these advantages, boys. Yeah, get this hammer dead. Great route. Great route. I might Odin now. Just start sending the damage. I've been haymade, I don't know why. Oh, I think it was for Ariel and not for me, I think. All right, good siege. Top lane is being pushed into our base. It might neutralize. We might need a dunk up there, though, just to make sure. We all cannot leave the objective. Hello? 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 Team? Great miniguns here. Great dunk. Holy shit, that safeguard from Morales is doing some heavy lifting. I'll try to get him. Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Get that moving in the right direction. We're at 129 stacks on the minigun. That's almost 4 seconds added on top. So it is a 7-second duration at the moment. Great job, boys. Great fucking job. So we are already sieging bottom. I don't think we leave. I think we just continue the siege here. I've hit the building, which means the minions are going to attack faster. We see the Butcher in middle lane, so we know we are relatively safe at the moment as well. Not anymore. Not anymore at all. God, we gotta go. What are we doing? It does look like the enemy grabbed boss. Which is unexpected. We're almost level 16. I kind of want to catch another wave before I go defend the boss. Our objective's doing really well. Every lane's looking pretty healthy still. And if I fight with this guy, I'm going to have crit damage. Sizzling attacks gives us % damage on every attack, not just ones where we have the minigun active. It's 1% per bullet, so every second we're stripping 4% away, even without minigun. Pretty fucking good. Especially versus Chen, Muradin. Honestly, even the Butcher can have some pretty big health bars. Morales, unfortunately for her, out of position there, is going to get taken down pretty quickly by the home team in the 1v5, and on the wrong side of it, unfortunately. Middle building's so low, I kind of just want to chuck a grenade in there real quick. Look at that Muradin damage! So this is what I mean by we can lock in that health. That was my in the rhythm healing. And then all we have to do is press Odin, and then I was back at full health again. And it's full health with armor now, so it's even better full health. Oh god. Thank you, boys. I'm gonna have minigun soon. Odin's almost done. And when I get it, I can shred this fucking guy. Here it is. I'm blinded forever. Ariel is silenced. I think Muradin stunned me. I don't think I'm getting out of this. We're gonna try to overkill backwards. He immediately interrupted my overkill. Fuck! Ugh. Azmodan and Thrall are on the way. The Sunder is finally here. The barrel's ready to go again, though, as Chin begins to make some space for his team to get away. Burden with the jump. Do we have a hook? No, we don't. What we do have is a monster minion wave here, and the main person on the enemy team that would clear it, the Sergeant Hammer, is dead for another 10 seconds. Did I mention they're silenced? We are going to be back up in 20. Friendly team's grabbing a camp on the right side. Enemy team presumably grabbing this one too.
More of our warriors have been captured. We cannot allow them to remain in enemy hands.
10 seconds so we'll be back up. Odin's going to follow that in another few. Get back in there. Everyone's missing. They're not at boss. We see them here. Are they just thinking about maybe zooming on up in the mom van? I'm gonna start this right away. We saw Butcher on map, so I'm pretty safe doing it. Sergeant Hammer is alive again. We can assume there's probably gonna be a cheese somewhere. Oh no, she came to the fight. Look at that. I know I'm standing in that fucking burning ground. I don't care. I needed to. I needed to for the minigun damage. I can be carried away here, I think. Oh! No! No, I'm in hammer range! Ah! Ah! Fuck that. That's fucked up. Meanwhile, at the top of the screen, how do we get you energy right now? How can I help? I do have a sippy cup. I'm leaving. I'll be right back. Okay. She's still generating energy. That's good. Let's interrupt these guys. I'll just stand here and shoot these fucking things. Chin splitting bottom. So we should have this. That's a big ass wave bottom, dude. Holy moly. We might need one of those global dunks real quick. Hit level 20. Morales is poking a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I don't want to go in on him. Overkill and back up. I'm going to try to stay out so I can use minigun again. Nice. Nice. I think I just missed Murden. He hopped over. Objectives coming our way. Morales is definitely dead. Let me push middle in. Level 20 is here, and with it, I'm going to grab the big red button, because I don't think I would otherwise. Another phenomenal talent here is the Bob and Weave. It gives you 2 more charges of your reposition and allows you to reset your minigun cooldown even faster because of those charges. We are at 203 stacks. Look at that duration. That's fucked up. We've added 6 seconds on. We're at a 9.5 second duration on our minigun right now. Murden moved up and we immediately force him out. Bro, just having roots with Tychus is so strong. Just the ability to have someone sit still so I can fucking barrage him is so good. All right, let's hit it. We now have the big red button on my trait. I can fire off. I thought it was on my trait. No, it's my W. We're firing off nukes in every direction. They hit pretty hard too. They hit pretty hard too. That's fun.
It's about time. MVP.
32% of Team 0, damn man. Well, it's about damn time. Talents we've been for in today's video. Press the advantage into In the Rhythm, Combat Tactician, Commandeer Odin. That's the stuff, sizzling attacks, and the big red button. Like I said, we could have gone for a dash at level 20, and that would feed beautifully into this combo. I'm planning on doing another auto attack build at some point, and I think we're going to be picking up the dash for that. Don't you worry. Here's the stats for the game as well. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is our first stop on the Tychus Deep Dive, but there are many more stops to come. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more, and check out the Deep Dive playlist. in the video description.